Hi everyone, welcome to TechMaestro. In today's video, we'll discuss the problem stock spam. It's a continuation video to our stack series, and watch till the end to know or learn how to build intuition to solve problems, real world problems using stack. Okay, so without any further delay, let's jump right into the problem. So the problem statement is given a series of price of a stock, you have to tell for you have to find maximum number of consecutive days. You have to keep in mind the word consecutive. Maximum number of consecutive days for which the price was less than the price of the current day. What it means is, let's take an example for to understand this problem better. So 100, 80, 60, 70, 60, 75. Let's say this is my array of price. This is my price array. You have to return for how many days my in the past consecutive number of maximum number of consecutive days for which the price was less, right? So for 100, 1, there was no and other day. For 80, again previous day cost was 10, 100, sorry, which is greater than, so nothing, so 1. 60, previous was 80, so it was nothing, so answer is again 1. For 70, it was 60 and 80. So now for 70, if I try to divide draw this, and let's say this is 100, this is 80, this is 60. At 70, I have two number of consecutive days for which the price was lower, current day and one previous day. For 60, again 70, right? I just can go back one. For 75, I had it for 3 days. This is 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. In fact, 4. 4 is the answer, including current day. For 85, my previous day was 75. So 1, 85 self, 75, 60, 670, again 60, 80, and 100. 100 is where it will stop, right? Here. So the answer is 6 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and self 6. So this is the problem statement. Now, let's go into the brute force solution. This is same as what we have discussed in the problem statement. While discussing the problem statement also, we discussed the brute force. So the brute force solution is, for a current day, I will go in the back, in the past, till the time I find a value greater than current day. What it means is, let me write a small piece of code so that it's also much intuitive to you. For int j equals, j should be I minus 1, just previous day till the start. So j is greater than equal to 0, j minus minus. I am going back, right? If nums of, let's say the array is called nums, is less than nums of I, this is where I break. Sorry, uh, this is where I keep on going. I increase the count. Since my number is my ith, the current index is greater, should be greater as well. Else break, right? And for I, result of I should be count, right? Now the brute force solution is this, and the time complexity of the brute force is of n square, right? If you remember, in the intuition building process, in the next greater element uh, video and the introductory video, we said if brute force solution is, if brute force is of n square and inner loop is dependent, inner loop is dependent on outer, there is a high, very high probability that it can be solved using stack. So here my j is dependent on I. My, let's say 0 at I, and my j is going from here. If I comes here, my j will start from here. So j is dependent on I, right? So now let's see how can we actually achieve this using stacks. So stack. If you have actually if you have watched the next letter element, I would suggest to pause this video and think about it for a second or a minute and try to see how can you actually solve this using stack by yourself, so that you are much in a much better space or much better place using for the intuition building. Else let's continue. So the algo says, or the algo is, if what I need to do is, if stack is empty, this is one of the condition. If stack is empty, it basically means there is nothing greater than this number in the past, right? So everything from the start till the end, from the zeroth index till the end, everything is smaller. So result of I is I plus 1, because I have to include that number as well, and it starts from 0. I starts from 0. Else else so basically what we do is, for we keep on we keep on taking element out of the stack till my current price or current number is greater than equal to the value in the stack. Why am I doing this? Because uh, so basically, let's see here in the example. Let's see. So when I am at 80, I don't take 100 out because 100 is greater than 80. At 60, I don't take 80 out because 80 is greater. At 70, what I do is I check if 60 is greater. No, 60 is not greater. 70 is greater than 60, right? So I take 60 out because it will not have any impact in any further result, right? If a number is greater than 70, it will automatically be greater than 60 as well. But if number is smaller than 70, then it will stop there, right there itself in the future, right? So that is why it has no impact anymore. So we take it out. Now go back to 80. Is 80 greater than 70? No, it is not greater. So what we do is we just stop here and we calculate the difference in these two, the index of these two, and we return the result for this particular number. So when we are at 60 again, is 60 greater than 70? No, this is not greater. So we just push it. At 75, now we remove 60, we remove 70. Again, it is not greater than 80, right? If you see, 60 is not part of stack anymore, and 60 is also not making any impact, right? Because 70 will mark or mask of 60, right? So this is the logic we use here. So what we do is, while either again stack is empty. So since this is while, and stack dot peak, we just peak first is greater than less than equal to my price of I just keep popping the value out. Stack dot pop. I just keep taking the value out, and after that, what I do is stack is I minus stack dot peak. This is the simple thing, and then obviously I have to put my current element back in the stack as well so that it can be processed in the future. And I return when my entire this for loop is done. For loop is done. For int equals 0, so I less than n, I plus plus. I just return result here. Okay, so this is the logic, and I'm not writing end-to-end code this time. I would want you to try it out. I will attach the link to LeetCode and other LeetCode link to this problem and other related problem in the description below. Go and try to solve them yourself so that you have confidence in solving them in an interview and otherwise as well. So that's it for the today's video. If you like the video, please click on the like button. Comment down below what you want me to make video on next. It can be anything related to data structure, any type of data structure or anything, low level design, high level design, behavioral round, or anything else that you can think of. Let me know and I'll try to make a video for that. And if you like the content of the channel, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you get notification for the new videos as soon as we upload them. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.